Hi, Susha. Hi. Happy July, everyone! We're starting off the month with a new rescue. Actually, technically, sorry. Starting off the vlog, monthly vlog with a new rescue because we've had these rescues. Actually, I don't remember what day they came. Was it June? It might have been... No, it was the last week in June. So anyway, we have the two new rescues. I'm pretty sure I mentioned them in the last vlog in June because I was gonna show them then, but we've been busy, okay? So we have two baby bunnies. Now, I think I mentioned we were getting 3. I have not heard an update from that the bunny that was being tested on, unfortunately. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Fingers crossed we do hear something soon. Lemon, the cat, is messing with my camera, so if I move, that's why. So we do have the 2 baby bunnies from the hoarding case, and we have had them for, I think it's been a week as of yesterday. They've been doing amazing. There's one that has a little bit of a medical issue. We're not too worried about it right now. She came like that, but I'll talk more about them as I show them to you. This is Nettle. She is beautiful. She is stunning. She is everything. She reminds me, if you guys know, you know, but she reminds me of Lucy a little bit. She's not going to be lop-eared like Lucy, but the colors, they remind me so much of Lucy. But this is Nettle. I don't have the information in front of me, but I want to say they're 2 months old. Not entirely sure. But I have their approximate date of birth and everything. But they are so cute. And they've already gotten so big, and I have been meaning to vlog this moment for so long now, for this past week. But like I said, it's been hectic. But yeah, they're so cute. They've already gotten so big. They're just babies. She's a little scared right now. You can usually tell because they'll pancake out like this. But she's actually, it's complicated. Nettle is, the other one is her sister, her twin sister. Not identical twin, but twin. This one is, when she first got here, she was so super social. And now she's kind of like more on the shy side, when her sister was completely opposite. So when she first got here, she was super shy, and now she's super social. Anyway, they're both girls as of what we can tell right now. Of course, they're babies, and sometimes with baby bunnies it's just like, I'm not sure, but we're all pretty sure that they're both girls. And Lemon's here as well. And Lemon. The cats have been getting along with them. Everybody's getting along. They're getting along with the cats. Nettle actually likes Hurley a lot. Hurley likes Nettle. I'm trying to think. Kai loves to lay in the house with them. I have them in a little playpen in my office, just because we don't have a spot that they could stay the night out in the living space, because we like to obviously monitor them when they're with the cats and stuff. Anyway, such a cutie. They kind of met Thistle a little bit. Our goal is to integrate them with Thistle, but Thistle is a big girl, so we gotta wait for you to get a little bit bigger and for them to get out of quarantine as well. But yeah, this is Nettle once again. She's so cute. Sorry, the sun is like shining so bright right there, but look at her. Poor baby. I'm so glad that they're here. But yeah, they were from a hoarding case in South Carolina, and I think it was 130 animals from the property, of all kinds. There were bunnies, I think it was dogs, cats, bunnies, birds. Yeah, there were birds too, like ducks and chickens. But it was a lot, so she is. Look at her and her little mustache. It looks like a butterfly too. Alright, let's get your sister. This is Bramble, so you can see they are basically twins, just different colors. Bramble is so sweet. So I was talking about a little bit of a medical issue earlier in this conversation. And is it a conversation? Are you just talking to a camera? one of her back legs, we haven't gotten x-rays yet. She needs to get on the schedule. One of her backs, she just sits weird with it, and it kind of splays out to the side and stuff. So we aren't entirely sure what's going on inside, but she's okay. She's putting weight on it. She hops on it. It's just definitely something up with it, and we're going to get it checked out. But she is so sweet. I'm being extra careful with her. I don't want to move her too much just because I want to be careful with that leg. She's so precious. You guys, I'm obsessed. I love these babies. I love all the babies we have, but look at these babies. But she's so social. She's very social. But she has become, sorry, she was not social. Now she is social, but she is just like always out, always ready to say hey. Hi. You're not sure what I'm doing right now. Usually I don't, you know, hold them up like this and show them to a camera. But they're very sweet. They are obviously are babies, so they're going to adapt to this life very well. Like when we get adults in, it's hard because of their personalities and territory issues and all of this stuff. But babies are very easy to work with. They are already litter trained as well. Like day one. I'm gonna go ahead and put her down just because I want to be safe with her leg. I just wanted to show y'all the 2 new babies, and I know I mentioned the other bunny. If that bunny does come to us, that is it. We're closed after that for intakes just for a little while. And I hate to say it, but unless there's like a really super big emergency, you know what I mean? But we are pretty much closed. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the sign. We finally got signs made. They're metal. I have metal and acrylic signs, just labeling our areas. Like I have some do not enter ones, and I have all kinds of stuff. We got tons of signs that we got to put up. I got 2 of these, so we can actually put it on the section of the property that is Wild Pine Sanctuary. And I have 1 identical that we can put up front so that people aren't as worried when they get here, because it's kind of, you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere, so people showing up need to know where they're showing up to. Anyway, it's the beginning of July. I'm excited to show you what we've been up to. I'm excited to show you Saoirse. She's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. And Ben's been working on some sanctuary projects, some farm projects. He's got a new mower on the tractor. He's got a tedder. I might have shared that with you. I don't remember. We've got tons of harvests. We harvested pounds and pounds of potatoes, not tomatoes. There's just tons of stuff going on, and I haven't been picking up the camera because it has been a lot. We were like so excited for this spring and summer, and then we started rolling and just almost did too much. Actually, I should say we did too much in like March, April, May, June, now July. I feel like we're starting to slow down. One more thing before I go. We recently discovered that Atlas is actually petrified of thunderstorms and fireworks. So we found out about thunderstorms first, like last week, beginning of July. He basically got in the door, like the door to the house. He hopped the fence from the animals, broke down the door, and he did that a few times until, you know, we figured out a solution. We have like one of the bunny sheds that we kind of put him in with a fan to relax him, but it's still not good enough. So we ended up, before the 4th of July, we had a farm vet visit, and I asked if they could do an exam on Atlas and give him something to take the edge off. And they did. Obviously, they're gonna, like, they were advertising that, you know, you need to call in before fireworks start for your animal so they don't run away, blah blah blah. So anyway, we got him on some stuff, and he's been doing really, really good. We still put him away at night in his shed, just because we're worried he might jump the fence or do something weird. And actually today he tried to jump the fence and ended up getting his leg caught. I missed the whole thing, but Ben was telling me he had broken his leg. And then after a few minutes, well, it was like half an hour, he started walking around again. He was fine. But he does have some like scrapes and scratches on his leg, but apparently his whole toe was stuck and it was like twisted. It's been a lot. Anyway, we'll probably take you around the sanctuary here soon, or the farm. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and start the vlog for July. And hopefully I'll actually edit all of the vlogs that I've filmed so far. I've been behind. Good morning. I am heading down to the garden. I've had an eventful morning. We got up at about 4. And I went straight to working on the animal stuff. And Ben went down to the garden. I'm heading to the garden now because I'm done with the animal stuff. So basically, Saoirse she's like, I think she's developed some sort of aspiration pneumonia. So I called the vet early this morning, her new vet, and talked to him a little bit, and he suggested that he takes a look at her, so he's coming out at 1. So I'm actually pretty relieved that he's able to come out today and look at her. She's not like really bad, but with calves and pneumonia, they can turn so quickly. It's best to be safe. But basically what happened was she kind of aspirated the past 2 days when drinking her bottle, and she hasn't been doing great. We just figured it was the heat, which it very well could be. We're having like 100-degree days, and that's what I kind of thought it was, just because she wasn't as responsive or the reflexes weren't as good. Anyway, she aspirated a little bit, and this morning she had like green milky discharge coming from her nose, so that's usually a bad sign. Definitely want to get that checked out. Anyway, it's late, you know, it's July, right? And I have dahlias I gotta get in the ground. I really don't have a good excuse other than like it's just been busy, and I'm working so hard to get all these dahlias out. Plus, I have oh, there's a dahlia ready. I have purchased clearance dahlias. So basically, at the end of the season, people will really heavily discount their dahlia tubers, and there's some varieties I lost or didn't have a lot of that I got just to replace some of the ones. Side note, look at those zinnias. Should I stop now? I feel like I should stop. No. Yeah, just in case the sun comes back out, I'm gonna stop and take some photos and some videos. I'll take you guys through. We won't do a whole tour of the garden, but I'll show you a couple things. There's some stunning zinnias here. I don't know for sure what mix this was, but something tells me it was the unicorn mix, because that definitely looks unicorn-like. Then this definitely is like Oklahoma. These are all seed saved, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this one's stunning. But I don't know if there was like specific, oh my gosh, this color? It's like a reddy orange. Oh, and look at it older. That's so pretty. But yeah, I don't remember it. Oh, so stunning. All right, sorry. This was just a mix of seed saved ones, and they were kind of all bunched together last year. So they could be anything. Like you could tell this was a Macarena. There's some Bernary Giants in here. There's some precious metals. This one is so gorgeous too. Wow, there's a lot of good ones. There's some that I'll probably take out, but like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Stunning. Like these small ones, these are probably the Zinderella ones. I love the Zinderella ones, or the concept of them, but they just, it's too hot here for them to really look amazing. But this one is so pretty. Can I just say, amazing? Yeah, amazing. Oh my goodness. And then we have tons of ageratums. Let me see what else we have going on in here. Probably not too much. Like, we've gotten a little out of control here. This was our pansies, my edible flowers. I just haven't cleaned them out yet. And then we have celosia coming up here. But let's see, this one sadly has a disease. You see this has the Astor's yellow. I need to get that out of there. But we have some more echinacea over here. And I mean, there's just tons of stuff everywhere. I don't really want to go through everything. I think Ben's just planting millet here. But I do want to show you the Rudbeckia. This one has been going crazy, I think. It's supposed to be the Sahara mix, I believe. This one reminds me of like the cherry brandy ones though. But these ones definitely give Sahara mix, but I don't know. And then over here, one of the newer flowers we're growing, Lysianthus. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty, and their vase life is amazing. So I have two kinds here. I can't name the varieties off the top of my head, but I know one is a green, which is this one. And this one is like a pink, like a champagne, I think.
So it kind of looks like that, right? All white. And then as it ages, I think, oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. Because I picked a bunch of these and they were mostly white and you can kind of see some pink on them. But as they aged in the jar, they turned even more pink. Kind of like this. But these ones look younger. I don't really know what the deal is. They're new to us this year. I only have like six of each color, I think. So I'm kind of like figuring them out and probably go heavier on them next year. But yeah, there's a lot going on in here. We've got some squash and some random dahlias here, and these are eggplants and Minnesota melons. This is stunning. This is absolutely beautiful. And we've got sunflowers. This zinnia popped up. We didn't plant this one intentionally. It's just a volunteer and it's looking amazing. But yeah, there's a lot going on. I didn't really show you everything, but I'll go up to the dahlias, probably plant some things, and then I'll show you what it's looking like. It's looking really behind and sad, to be honest with you. I've been a little sad about it just because it has been just behind in general, especially compared to other dahlia growers where they're actually like super full grown and lush, and even compared to past years on this channel that I've vlogged super far behind. That's okay. We're getting them in the ground. We're gonna have a great rest of the year. Honestly, they don't really grow well in this super, super hot heat in July anyway. So we avoid that by planting them now. Hopefully have a really great fall. Oh, also side note, love my shirt. Support local street cats. Yes. I'm gonna take some pictures. It looks like the sun's coming out now, so I might have missed my opportunity. Yeah, I think so, but maybe I'll be able to get some pictures. So here's the first half. It's so grassy. I just have not been able to keep up with it. We have a dahlia here. We have some over here. Stunning, so I'll pick those. And then, I don't know if I'll have time to do any weeding. Probably just spot weeding. And then over here, we've got lots more. And I was battling some ants for a while over here. Oh no. With our own variety, this is our 4th year seedling. Super bright out, just ignore that. But yeah, unfortunately it looks like we're losing a couple more. I might want to inspect those and figure out what's going on, but they definitely need some water. I was gonna think about watering today, but we're getting rain tonight. I just heard a lot of noise up here, so I came to check on Saoirse. She was like banging on the gate. She's learning how to eat hay, which is awesome. You got a piece of hay? But yeah, I was just like, came up here, and I thought she didn't have any discharge from her nose, but she still does have the green discharge, so I wiped that off and led her over to the hay because she can't, as of right now, we're not giving her formula until the doctor sees her. I also let her play in the water. She does have like a little water bowl. She is literally just learning how to do most of this stuff. Oh my. Oh my. Hi, Saoirse. Hi. She's like now just learning how to swallow hay, and she obviously is struggling a little bit. It's okay. It's very new, but we could hear her. I don't know if you guys can hear it because the fans are on, but you could hear her rattling. Her lungs are rattling, so really need to get that checked out.